what you have just watched is the types of digital devices and how the types of digital devices is indispensable to be part of the modern learning system. So, um, almost all of the school has been adapting to the modern system of teaching and learning process. So before we should start, let me introduce you some types of digital devices. So first is the flash drive. So this is an example of a flash drive. So a flash drive, it is a powerful tool used for the storage of data and the transferring of files from the computer to here. So when you are at school and you run out of storage to your devices, you have an extra option for storing data. So next is the a smartphone. So smartphone, this is an example of a smartphone. So a smartphone, it is the very helpful and the most usual learning tool of the teachers and students. So this allows students or teachers to do more research on this device. Next is the projector. So this is a projector. So a projector enables teachers to project or to show wide presentations for the certain types of lessons to be discussed. So this is a type of a projector. So next is the laptops or personal computer, or shall we say computer. So this is an example of a laptop. So a laptop, it is a portable computer or a portable type of computer wherein you can handle it anywhere or anytime. So a laptop or the computer gives the opportunity to accurately do research well and make good instructional presentations or research, such as making PowerPoints, making Microsoft Word, or anything. Laptop and computer is a very powerful tool in integrating to the modern academic system. So um, the next one is the printer. So the printer, it is a learning tool, or it is a type of digital device that produces you a hard copy or on your work on any materials or any projects or lectures you want to print. So nowadays, or we are now living in the 21st century, wherein the evolutions of 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 teaching and learning system, it has evolved so rapid. So the impacts of learning and teaching in 21st century brings a wide and broad changes to the educational system. So along these resources, it provides a strong reason to integrate in order to help students understand much better about the subject matter. So with the advancement of technology in the 21st century, so it introduces techno-pedagogical competencies wherein it facilitates diverse learners to become active participants of the teaching and learning process. So now, let us talk about the importance of integrating digital devices to the classroom setting. So the first one, that is teachers can create can present creative instructional materials along with graphic editing software layout. So an example of this is to making layouts through the use of Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Word, wherein they produce modern instructional materials to present the students. So the next one is teachers and students learn abstract concepts with new experience of learning. So as teachers and learners um, used technology devices, they promulgate the development of the teaching and learning system. So instead, students can develop learning holistically. Why it is holistic? Because the internet is so powerful, and once you use the digital devices at the learning system, it provides holistic development for learning and teaching. So the teaching and learning process are more interactive since they have an easy access to all sort of information and resources needed by the learners and teachers. So it also promotes inclusion in the development of digital literacy skills. Since we are introducing the types of digital devices. So we are also promoting the digital literacy skills to help students and as well as teachers to be competent when it comes to techno-pedagogical skills. So in conclusion, integrating technology into the system of educational processes possesses a lot of advantage. This gives the teachers and students to invoke creativity in every element. So the 21st century So the 21st century learning processes applies to a print or a non-print product materials, wherein education technology as well where is gives an actual presentation of an in of digital teaching aids and digital technological devices. So the evolution of educational technology approach shapes the use of technology in education. It helps teachers provide creative instructional aids such as Microsoft presentation and promulgate the digital literacy to the process. As an outcome, students may provide productive learning that covers inclusion of different types of learner towards broad and holistic intelligence with the assistance of technology. So from this, students will also enable themselves to analyze, design, develop, implement projects and programs that indispensably need techno-pedagogical support. So it is the new and productive materials to give sustainable development of teaching and learning process. And from this, all we can say is that the university gives or supports the objectives of the institution, and it is it gives interaction to learners, and it helps students to uh, to to help themselves have themselves an opportunity to learn by their own, and especially now at this pandemic, all I can say is that the digital devices is very much useful, especially when providing modules, providing reaching the students for the communication such as the Google Zoom, giving projects online like Google Classrooms, all of it, technology and digital devices are very much important nowadays. Thank you. God bless.